consciousazine.com Chronicles.
I don't know about you, but that looks like motherfucking Adam's family right there. This mask. Recently on a video I said, and those white and black masks, I'm seeing them everywhere. They're not always the same, but it's always black and white. And whenever I encounter them, there's some real dark vibration along with these people. There's something wrong. I think Chris and his wife would say from beyond the veil of reality it's all just a tentacle of the Yahweh virus, but again with fiery themes, Pleiadians mixed in there. Often do not see good stuff from Pleiadian stuff. Look at this black wedding. I knew I was onto something. This lady here, I'm just commenting with now, and I thought, oh god, I have to shoot a video. I knew it. You know, Spirit's telling me to shoot the video, and look what we had. They'll be the type of people into the shitty 12-star astrology as well, like I was reading. But look at this. But, hey, look, this is what I wanted to get your attention to, guys. This mask I see everywhere. In my video recently, Spiritless Humans in the Spiritual Movement 1, I was talking about when I was going through my block list and blocking all the Facebook security, that you'll see anonymous people and then you'll see this mask, and it seems to me to be associated with, like, I don't know if they're Mason or undercover Illuminati, but that sector of stuff. Always with that mask. And then here's this sort of like star-seeded truth being woven through, but with like weird twists and incoherent babble and like esoterica beyond esoterica, and just it doesn't give you anything. And listen to me, follow me. It feels like a dark entity is talking to you through them. Face the darkness, yeah. And then there'll be something like, yeah, decalcify it. Yeah, we all know that. But there's never anything like good new coming through when you see these channels. The reason I got onto this was because they were talking about something dragon energy. Look, I'm already commenting here because they're going on about this goddess Sophia thing, and it's just another, and that's a good picture for this video as well. It's like, I don't want to say a dark picture, but it's like shows you how it's an aeon of the Matrix, but it's still part of this Matrix. Because they're going on about some white dragon. There's always flame pictures and stuff. I mean, I get the flame and the purging stuff, but it's like also can be holding a type of not so amazing energy, I'll just say. I don't know, something about the white dragon and stuff, but look, I don't know if it's her fault, but she doesn't look too cracked onto it when you look at her. She's not too discerning person to me, anyway. And it's just like that same sort of spiel you get from Pleiadians, brothers, sisters, and then that's like, they don't really give you anything. There's no real good information. It's meant to be like some kind of like update, but they don't really give you anything. And then I googled what's Albion, and then Albion White Dragon, and then that's why I commented under this. Are you referring to this, the White Dragon? Whoop. And that just has to do with Anglo-Saxon stuff. She said she doesn't know, she's going to have a look. But then this lady is the one I'm even more worried about. Oh yep, and look, she's got that light coming down. I've deleted about 10 people in the last week when they have this light coming out of the center here, because they seem to be robotic portals. Look at her, look. Check it out. That's robotic portal, look. I knew it, I'm onto it again. Every time this seems to happen, you just got to go with it. Very interesting. All these people with this light coming out, look at the look. All these people with like a white part coming there, yeah, that looks like robotic portal to me. Definitely. Looking at the soulless look of the eyes. And I've been deleting all these people with the white coming out of their head as well. They're like under a trance, and it's like all these new agey people, but they're like under this weird like sort of trance, and you can tell they're under a trance. So watch out for those. That's, I don't know what I'm going to title this video, but that's what I've been talking about lately. So this is something to do with England, White Dragon. Okay, I don't know too much about this, but it's got to do with war stuff. So it's a war energy, and I don't know what Albion is. It didn't compute in Google very well, but it could be Aldebaran. And the Aldebaran star, I've had the energy come to me before as it's like a war star, Aldebaran. Not good or bad. It's neutral, but it just forges evolution. So whether that's this time in some sort of, I don't know how to say this, like it's this sort of false light. That's where we have to correlate this to. It's like a false light, and that's why they don't give you anything in their updates. There's just nothing. We honor and we guide you. We honor and we guide, and we say everything that you already know, but we give you absolutely nothing new. There's never any new information in these sorts of channelings that I'm talking about. So I would say that's like an Aldebaran wave of energy from the Aldebaran star with like dark energies riding it, like how I talk about the Syrian white light as impenetrable beam, where even, you know, Arcturian energy starlight will come into, because the white light of Sirius, you can't penetrate that. There's no attenuation. It's like the main energy which star energies travel in to Earth. But I don't know, all this stuff going on about dragon stuff here. There's something about don't fear, where is it? Don't fear Lucifer, don't fear Satan here, somewhere it said. So it's like a false freedom they always give you. They're even adding in, oh, you hope you have your Merkaba, otherwise you won't come along to our new home. You're the ones who will be left behind all alone. The devil who is not Satan, of the face of Lucifer, the light bringer, Michael's brother, yeah, Michael the Archangel, which I've seen a lot of people attributing to archons of this matrix. This is like the new realization, you know, post new cage. Stop cowering in front of the devil, blindly following him, rather confront him. Yeah, it's like this same stuff where it's like mixed. It's like almost truth, but not really anything to give you. It's like a winding of confusion, these sort of channelings, then they're always the same. It's always like this too. And it says something more about it here if you check this article here, if you want. So it's again about Sophia and creation story stuff. We've gotten to this point where we've realized beyond all these aeons, archons and archangels. So if you're not up to speed with that, there's a few people talking about it out there on YouTube, but I don't get a good feeling from these ones. The main thing I always say to people is just because look at how much information you're getting, and what does the information really do for you? Is it just bolstering some stupid ass belief system, or is it like giving you some sort of new information? And that's how I always navigate these types of starseedy channelings, because whenever they're like this and they're just ranting like almost useless, it's just useless ranting. I've got nothing, I took nothing away from this article apart from seeing a dark undertone behind it and questioning the person who's put it out. There's absolutely, look, it'll surrender to the Kundalini, but it doesn't tell you nothing. Like, you know, this is all stuff that's, you know, like obvious, weaved in with, like, I don't know, just, I call it confusion. It's rife with, what? What? Okay, how's that relate to this and this relate to that? It's like poorly written, poorly conceived, clearly channeled, but, you know, I'm questioning channels like this for sure. You can look deeper into this if you want. I don't really want to go all over this, but it's just, again, and look, like, and they associate it with light work or working light. Well, if you're working light, you're working information. That's the point. So this is false light stuff. This is where I keep trying to tell people. This is where we're up to, you know, post-New Cage stuff like this. Yeah, look, okay, Phoenix, I get Phoenix stuff, rising and all that. But then there's always these dark themes, incoherent babble channeling, and just everything else I just said. And then, remember when I went to the author of this article, I had the mask, and that was confirmation, complete confirmation for me, and I'm sure we're going to see this come up again. These masks, there's something going on with these masks. Does it look friendly? Is this crazy clown thing? Just remember the masks. I see them in suspicious places. That looks like my fucking Adam family there. Well, look at that one eye symbology in the hand, and again with the dark mask, the black and the white. Well, there you go. I always get confirmation pretty quickly. A few minutes later, I'm just buzzing through my friends list, see this picture, go, oh, that, yeah, looks friendly as, yeah. Looks a little dark, a chess piece, you know what I'm saying? Like they're playing chess. 43rd Raven or Mason? 43rd Raven, you reckon? Could be Mason. Often I see this works at light raisers. Because remember, they think they've found the light, they're Masons, but that's the false rites of passage, and they're actually responsible for so much death, there's not a chance they're reaching the real light. These are false light masters. Something about numbers, you know, we know Masons love number stuff. So there you go, that's what I think all those black-white masks are. I always see them on a lot of women, like they're the wives of Masons or something, or Illuminati.